Here are the biggest moments from the first Cliffhanger Friday for Beyond the Gates. Of course, Danny shoots someone at Bill and Haley's wedding, and it wouldn't be a good cliffhanger if it didn't go off right as she shot the gun. Now, I think this can work out in a couple different ways. The first, I think this could be a dream sequence, and she is daydreaming about doing this. She has the gun in her purse, but perhaps on Monday, it'll come out to her, the camera will, and she'll be looking around at her family and realize, oh shit, if I shoot someone at this wedding, I ruin a bunch of people's lives. Now, if they do decide to let her shoot someone and someone dies or gets hurt, first off, I hope it's Bill and I hope he gets paralyzed and I hope she gets to have her diary of a mad black woman moment and pushes him in the tub like Helen did. Clearly, I don't like Bill. I don't think anyone likes Bill. He's very Tyler Perry villain coded. Um, but I have to think if she does shoot someone, there's going to be a whole legal process. And I'm not quite sure how she could get out of serving some jail or prison time for shooting someone. And so I don't think they want to go down that route because then you get into, are the Duprees going to throw their weight around to try to get their daughter off from shooting someone in front of all these witnesses, half of the people who were there to support Bill. So we will see about that story, and hopefully it opens right up to the wedding scene so we can see what exactly happened. Eva is going to be Nicole's temporary assistant, and this is going according to Leslie's plan. And we find out what I think I called a couple days ago. Eva, according to Leslie, is Ted's daughter. Now, do I think Ted cheated on Nicole? No, I don't think so. But men, especially straight men, they every time they have sex, they can just have a kid, you know? So perhaps that's what happened. Perhaps Leslie was a fling. I'm not quite sure the whole story of them being mother and daughter, because Eva said Leslie was like a surrogate mom. So who knows? Perhaps we don't know yet, but we'll see how that works out and what they really want to accomplish. Because wouldn't you just say, if you just wanted to be family with them, wouldn't you say, hey, I think that you're my father. Would you take this DNA test? You don't run someone off the road to try to work for your father's wife. So we'll see how that works out. I absolutely love the scene in the elevator whenever Andre was trying to be slick with this pregnant woman and she gave him the, no, I'm not. You cannot impress me by flirting with me in this elevator. And then he and Ashley get stuck in an elevator with a pregnant woman who's very pregnant and she starts delivering. So now this is going to be a bonding moment for them. Ashley gets to put her nursing skills to use. Andre gets to be there to support her. This baby's going to be born. And then, of course, Ashley's hunky firefighter boyfriend is going to be there on the scene, getting them out of the elevator, setting up that love triangle. And on the topic of Andre, him and Danny had pillow talk. And on the topic of Andre, him and Danny had some pillow talk the morning after they spent the night together. And Danny started talking, and I thought she was going to say, and you can't tell anyone because people would freak out. My sister would be upset. No, she's talking about still being in love with Bill. And I'm like, girl, you are aloof and crazy. Danny is crazy, and that's okay. First off, I support women. I support women of a particular age. I support women of a not particular age. I support all women, and I support crazy women like Danny that are on soap operas, in the vein of Samantha Brady from Days of Our Lives. Um, but yeah, I thought she was going to say, don't tell my sister. But no, she did not. She started talking about Bill. And then in the scenes right after that, she went to Bill. And this is before the wedding, obviously. And she says, hey, cancel this wedding and we will make our love work again. And that whole scene was like very sad and desperate and was terrible. So yeah, that is Danny in a nutshell. Crazy, heartbroken, aloof, desperate it seems, and perhaps a killer. We will see. And shout out to Sherry Odom, Gen X. She called this shooting at the wedding, and we will see how it's going to pan out. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video. It has been a fun week. I'm so excited to see where this show goes. And like I've said in a few other videos, I hope I get to talk about Beyond the Gates and Cliffhanger Fridays from Beyond the Gates for the next 10, 20, 30 years. And I forgot to add this, but Bill essentially threatened Martin and said, "We got to keep this relationship going because I know you killed someone and you don't want me on your bad side." So yeah, this is going to be a storyline that plays out over the coming weeks, months, or even years.